G'day guys, Sci-Fi back again with the first video of the year of 2019, and it's not action figures. Doesn't matter. It's because I've been promising a YouTuber that I know and I like and subscribe to by the name of Weskergriff. He is a collector card series figure guy. He's got lots of collector cards from baseball and whatnot, and now I don't collect cards anymore. I haven't collected them for years, and I sort of gave up because I wanted to get whole sets straight away. I'm a very completist sort of person, and if I can't get something, I'll just get really upset and cranky, chuck it away. But man, so if Weskergriff leaves a comment down below, and if you do like collecting cards, and I tell you, his stuff is, they're not just a card. It's a card in a little, encased in a little plastic container where the card can't bend or get ruined. Some are signed by the people who are on the card. Yeah, he's a very big baseball sort of fan. Here in Australia, we don't do baseball very much, or what's it called, gridiron. Yeah, years and years and years ago, I used to have hundreds and hundreds of what I used to call as a kid footy cards. That'd be rugby league in the New South Wales region. So either rugby league if you're in New South Wales, or VFL if you're in Victoria, or AFL. Cross country past the parcel, or aerial ping pong, whichever one you wanted. Still a big fan of the league, rugby league. Go the Dragons. Alright. Anyway, so I've been saying to Weskergriff, how are you mate, how you doing? I'll find this box, it's got some cards, you might want to have a look. And he goes, show me. And it's been 6 months. But this box has been hiding here for years. Now it's old, it's been, it's covered in friggin' dust. An old Klingon model that I bought even before my first son was born. Yeah, I kept the box. The model itself got killed in a party back in the day when back in the day. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Anyway, so let's look at some cards. Yeah, the box is an absolute nightmare wreck. Ugh. So here we go. I'm going to go for some of the oldest ones. Now, I don't know who got me these. These are countdown cards. If you don't know what countdown is, it's TV show in the 70s and 80s where you saw all your favorite music video clips. But the thing is, these bands, I didn't have a clue. Man, these were made back in like 75, 76, 77. And most of you guys in the US wouldn't have a clue who these guys are. Except for probably the Ted Mulry gang. That's probably about it. That bang I gone, get it on, dun 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 dun. Anyway, I'm not going to sing. But also, most of these cards were wrapped in elastic bands. That's why we used to keep them. That's what the elastic bands look like these days. They're all shredded to bits. They've been sitting there for over 40 years. Oh, what else have I got here? Oh, a Grease card from the movie Grease. Frankie Valli, or whatever his name is, yeah. Where I got that, I have no idea. As a 5, 6, 7-year-old boy, as if I'd be looking for that. But anyways, they're cool. And again, Mork and Mindy. Now, of course, Mork and Mindy were a show released after Happy Days, if you know what Happy Days is. That's Robin Williams, 72 cards. Some of these cards mentioned how many cards you got, some didn't, so you didn't have a clue. Oh, what's this one? Oh, crap. Dallas, the TV show of Dallas. Why on earth have I got these cards? I don't know. I don't know how I got them. I did not buy them. The show was too grown up for me back in the day. But for some also reason, they're not mint condition, but they're in pretty darn good condition. I don't know. No idea, but yeah. So back in the day, it was just, yeah, you went to the little corner shop, the lolly shop or convenience store, whatever. We didn't call it convenience store in Australia. Yeah, it had another racist name. Some of the older guys used to call it. I won't say it here. Another bloody Dallas card. Go away. Anyway, so what else have I got? Some older 70s cards. Back in 76, King Kong was re-released. Pretty crazy stuff. But yeah, again, now I did not buy these. Kids just used to either give them to me or swap them for stuff, or, you know, this is 70s playground mayhem. See, no cards of King Kong himself. And a lot of these cards, especially from the big sort of movies, if you put all the cards together, it made a big picture. And of course, you'd never get every single picture at all. What else have I got from the 70s? Excuse me. Yeah, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. These gave a number. I don't know if they actually mentioned every single card available. 22. So only, that's a movie facts. Some of them had movie facts. Some of them created a bigger picture. You couldn't tell. That was 78, so that was after Star Wars. And these cards have been, yeah. So they're very old. They're well and truly over 40 years of age. But still, in pretty good nick. Just put a rubber band over them and chucked them in a box. They've been in probably a few boxes though, because that Klingon Star Cruiser I bought it, about 93, 94. Yeah, but there you go. Yeah, these were pretty cool to get. I didn't get many of them. Wasn't allowed to get many of them. That's another thing. You just didn't get them unless you're a bit older and whatnot. Okay, so original Star Wars. So I'm talking about, I've only got a handful. I had a few more, but I don't know what happened to them. These are really, really badly damaged. And again, they had a picture that you put them all together and make a big poster. And yeah, and then I've got no Return of the Jedi cards. I think I bought a few of them, but as I was getting older, I didn't bother. And they're not in bad nick. They're okay, but they're not the best. Got these. I used to have hundreds of thousands of these, but also the Empire Strikes Back ones had what next card came up next, which was cool. So yeah, got an understanding of what you're getting at. They were cool. I liked them. And of course, yeah, those Star Wars ones, I wish I had more. I should have had more. Don't know where they were gone. Battlestar Galactica. Got quite a few of these. Had a ton of them. Of course, when I was a kid. And I had lots of swaps. And Battlestar Galactica even copied off the original Star Wars series of cards and just made characters like this, like just the original characters, and made. Oh, didn't do that. Yeah, but anyways, they're pretty good. I didn't mind them. And another way we used to get these cards, especially the football cards, we used to play a game. So imagine that's the wall, and you'd get a card and go, I'll flick a card at the wall, and you pick a card and I'll see if it's worth the game. And you used to flick the card, and the closest to the wall gets both cards. Bit of gambling there back in the old days in the 70s we were. Little hustlers we were. Absolutely little hustlers. And yes, it's 50-50. It's like, it's like 2-up. Anyway, what else have I got here? Yeah, Battlestar Galactica. Buck Rogers. Yeah. That card's looking absolutely worse for wear. Got this, I think, about 1980, 79, 79, and all of that. Not much difference in the card value there. I used to have lots of them as well. I don't know where on earth they went to. So I think the only series I could manage to pick up a lot of back in the 70s was Star Trek cards. And of course, they were very cheap. And they were all based on the TV show of the 60s. They weren't based on the movies that just came out or whatever. The first movie, sorry. The very, very, very first Star Trek movie, the one with V'ger in it and all that. But also Star Trek cards, because it came with a bit of bubble gum. And you can see where the stick was because it stuck itself to the card to the point where you peeled the gum off and it took half the card with it. So these things are only like 10 cents a packet. You got a bit of gum and about 5 or 6 cards, I think. I can't remember. But I used to have quite a few more of these. I don't know where they've gone over the years. Who the hell knows? But that's that. That's pretty cool. Don't mind it. What else? So yeah, eventually the only other set of cards I really avidly collected in the 70s, the hottest band in the world, Kiss. Now I had all of them, and I don't know what the hell happened to them. And they came in lots of different corners. So you had ones like that, and you had ones which are pretty cool like that. So they all had different corners, and they had, I think it was about 2 or 3 sets. I think, yeah, 2 or 3 sets. And they were fantastic. I loved Kiss back in the 70s. It wasn't Kiss, it was Star Wars. It wasn't Star Wars, it was Kiss. And they did come to Australia in 1980, I believe, just before I moved from Sydney to where I am now. What's that? 78. Yeah. Kiss was making it big. There we go. Still even got doubles. Alright. And also, yeah, of course, got some Peter Criss cards and Eric Carr. So I managed to score a lot of these. Lots and lots of them. Man, a really stinky bubble gum in there too. Got it reeked. Took forever to get it off the cards. But I had 3 sets of these. 3 different sets. All of them. God knows what the hell happened. So anyway, time machine. Go to the future me. And what did I get first? I can't remember. I think it was about the 90s. Oh, yeah. Alien vs. Predator. And there's a couple of Carnage cards in there too from Marvel. Yeah, Jesus. And they're in pretty darn good nick. They're pretty sharp. Yeah. This is way before even the first movie came out. You can still see the shine on them. I just kept them away, kept them out of light. And these were given to me by my tattooist, one of my tattooists, who was tattooed at least, I don't know, 85% of me. Mr. Mate Shane, good old Strub, who's taken a photo on Instagram. He did the rest of me beforehand. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. How cool is that? So this is what a card should look like. Nice, sharp shape. The shape should be sharp, straight, whatever. But they've survived in that damn dusty old box. And so also I got, yeah, some Star Wars art cards, or Star Wars Galaxy cards. I think these were made 1995. So around about the time when episodes 4, 5 and 6 hit the screen yet again. That was cool. Of course, you know, just fucking lost their shit when Star Wars was re-released with different stuff. But all these cards came out, you know, different artwork. That's meant to be an Ugnaught, by the way. That's the meanest looking Ugnaught I've ever seen in your life. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So you won't find any Ralph McQuarrie stuff in here, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Oh, carry in a carriage, Jesus Christ. All right. So that was that. Yep, done on my aliens. Also managed to get, I think that's the entire series of Judge Dredd, The Dark Ages of the Law, but I don't think it is, because I think there's also some of the stuff with Mean Machine and other characters in there. So, God, come on. They're great images. They really are. Really cool stuff. Cursed Earth, that's where you get Mean Machine involved. I think I picked that up around at the same time. Don't know if that's all of them though. Should be, but I didn't care and didn't worry. Also, of course, I mentioned before, Star Wars again being released in 95, 96 on the big screen. They had these wide screen cards, which are pretty cool. And I really dig the fact that they have internal Death Star, internal. They're pretty cool. Internal. And sometimes you get a card that will say external, which means outside. Yeah. I used to have a lot more of those. Some were lenticular. No, not lenticular. Some were 3D. But they've all got the cool little hologram thing on there. So there you go, Mr. Griff. That's basically it. The rest I sold for lots of money. It's a bit of a mess here now, but that's okay. I don't care. I don't know. If you want them, you can have them. I don't keep collecting. I can't. I've got my figures to collect, but man, if you want them, dude, they're all yours. If not, I'll just give them to someone else. Yeah, because I really don't want them anymore. Not interested. I mean, I see your videos and I look at them and go, yeah, see, card collecting needs to be a one card basis, not buying 5 cards and a stick of gum. No, it's a different game these days, if you ask me. But anyways, yeah, so again, if you see Mr. Griff, Weskergriff, drop a comment down below. Click on him if you're interested in card collecting, and I'll guarantee you he's got them. Game of Thrones, baseball, football, like gridiron, whatever. Anyways, dude, thank you very much. Finally got this video to you. Finally, took me bloody ever. I've got 2 more videos for only one Kenobi. I might add it in, I might meld them into one video because it's for you. Wookiees and Sand Troopers. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this. Sorry I didn't go through every single card, but this video would go for bloody ever. Alright, sci-fi out, and the Force is with you, always.